Good evening, brothers and sisters. So, what I posted, the previous video, it got me thinking and it inspired me to write a little bit. So I'm going to share this poem with you that I just wrote, which really came out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting to write anything today, but sometimes it happens to where I have a thought, I make a video, and that video just is speaking back to me saying, you should write about this. Someone might be able to relate. Someone might be able to understand what you're going through. So write about it. And that's exactly what I did. So the title of this is called Refusing to Forget. And it's about being yourself, being unique, being different. It's about standing out and not fitting in, whether that has to do with physical appearance, mental health, physical limitations. No matter the reason why you stand out, it's important that you know that you're a beautiful child of God. Whether or not you have a lot of friends or just a few friends, and especially when people don't understand who you are, if they think, well, I saw them do this, so that's who they are as a person. I saw them listen to this music. I saw them watch this TV show. And so I think I know what kind of person they are. If people are judging you in that way, please, 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 do not let that judgment change the real you. The real you meaning the child that God made, that he created. I mean, he created you with his own hands. He shaped and crafted and he made something beautiful, and that's you. So I'm going to read this, guys, and let's see where it takes us. Like I said, refusing to forget. I know who I am, even when my mind becomes a battlefield, even when the voices get loud, even when fear whispers that I am something. I know in my heart I am not. I have struggled. God knows I have struggled. I have battled addiction, lust, alcohol, pornography, loneliness, shame, and regret. I have made choices I wish I could erase. And I have carried consequences that followed me long after the moment was gone. I have fallen more times than I want to admit. I have broken promises to myself. I have hurt people. I have hurt myself. There were moments when I didn't recognize the person staring back at me in the mirror. But my worst moments do not get to become my identity. I am not my addiction. I am not my mistakes. I am not my past. I am not the things I did when I was lost, broken, desperate, or searching for love in all the wrong places. I have struggled with my mind, with symptoms that other people cannot see, with days when simply getting through the day felt like an accomplishment. And sometimes people see my struggles and think they know everything about me. They don't. They see a chapter and pretend they have read the whole book. They hear about my mistakes and decide what kind of man I must be. They see my flaws and forget that I am still growing. They see where I have fallen and ignore how many times I have gotten back up. But I know my story. I remember the nights when I didn't know if I could keep going. I remember the moments when I felt completely alone. I remember the battles I fought without anyone knowing. And I'm still here. That means something. I have been called names. I have been misunderstood. I have been judged by people who never took the time to know my heart. And honestly, I am tired of trying to convince everyone that I am a good person. I don't need to pass everyone else's test. I don't need strangers to approve of me. I don't need everyone to understand my journey. And I certainly don't need to become someone I am not just because my existence makes somebody uncomfortable. I know who I am. I am a man who has made mistakes and is still trying to become better. I am a man who has known darkness and still searches for light. I am a man who has been broken but refuses to believe that broken means worthless. I am a man who has struggled but refuses to surrender. Most importantly, I am a child of God. That is something no stranger can take from me. People question me, they criticize me, they can unfollow me, they can walk away. That's their choice. But I will not abandon myself just to keep somebody else around. I will not silence my voice because someone doesn't like what I say. I will not hide every scar because someone thinks scars are ugly. I will not pretend my life has been perfect. It hasn't. My story is messy, it's painful, it's complicated. There are chapters I wish I could rewrite, but they are still part of my story, and I refuse to be ashamed of surviving them. So if you think you know me because of something you saw online, remember this. You know a moment, you don't know the journey. You know the mistake, you don't know the battle behind it. You know the person I used to be, you don't know the person I am becoming. And if you cannot accept that, you are free to walk away. I won't chase you because I finally understand that knowing who you are sometimes means standing alone when everyone else is telling you who they think you should be. I know who I am. I know where I've been. I know what I've survived. I know what I'm still fighting. I know what I believe. So judge me if you want, misunderstand me if you must, but I will keep walking forward. Not because I am perfect, but because I am still here, because I'm still fighting, because I am still growing, because I still have faith, and because no matter what anybody says, I know who I am, and I refuse to let the world convince me otherwise. So that's what I wrote, brothers and sisters, about really being yourself. Not letting this world trick you into becoming someone you're not. Because this world likes to put people in boxes, likes to use labels. This world likes when people are sheep, when people copy what is popular, when people copy what is trendy. This world loves it when people wear a mask. And I'm telling you right now, brother, sister, you don't need to wear a mask. You can be yourself no matter how odd, how irregular, how weird. Be yourself. Whether that has to do with clothing you like to wear, colors you like, when it comes to films and music and creativity and art and hobbies, be yourself, even if people think you're weird. Like, how could they like that? How could they like that kind of movie? How could they like the Terrifier series? It's just blood and gore, and it's just a horror movie with no purpose. Like, it's okay to like things that other people don't like. So please, brothers and sisters, take time tonight to really think about who you are as a person, and think about the people around you who accept you and the people around you who don't accept you. And this is going to be strong and direct, but the people who don't accept you, you need to set boundaries between you and them. You need to get them to back up and really set that boundary of, I'm not changing for you because you're uncomfortable with who I am. I'm going to still be me. So set those boundaries with people. But I just wanted to share this with you guys. And so thank you so much for listening. And I love you guys. Like always, I'm praying for each and every one of you. So God bless and have a good evening. Peace.